YouTube land. I lied. Let me say, it was a different type of video. You did get the video, but you didn't get no ranked fighters or Mortal Kombat gameplay for the week. I don't know. It was kind of a rough week. Trying to figure stuff out. Ended up getting my finances in order finally after so many calls with unemployment and the stimulus and all that jazz and BS. But we're good. Things are looking up for B Heard. I actually paid off my credit card, so all praises due. A PC's coming sooner rather than later, so this, photo booth, MacBook quality is going to improve eventually. And in today's video, this week should be different. This week should be more Dragon Ball FighterZ ranked and Mortal Kombat 11 ranked and different type of videos. And the reason I'm doing this angle is because eventually, I probably could buy one now, but I don't know when. We'll see. I kind of want to wait the week to see before I buy one. But I'm going to buy a ring light, and I'm going to buy an opponent probably right here. You obviously can't see what's behind it, but I guess this will be my desktop area to where I keep my PlayStation, my Xbox, and then my webcam and my stream setup and my monitor. So it'll probably be right behind there. So that's kind of where I'm going with my ring light. So hopefully the quality will improve sooner rather than later. And when I say that this is a different type of video, it's going to be an anime related video. Not Dragon Ball, not One Piece, but here to talk about one of my favorite animes of all time. Probably my favorite anime of all time. Arguably my favorite anime of all time. I would say Yu Yu Hakusho's up there, and then One Piece is obviously up there, but I'm here to talk about Case Closed, or Detective Conan, depending on what you want to call it. That is my favorite anime of all time. And I was checking the YouTube verse. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, and I apologize if I'm like politically incorrect here, but I don't normally see a lot of YouTubers covering it. And that's basically the video today, essentially. I'm trying to get the feel, I'm trying to get the vibe for it, because I do want to cover it. Now, granted, when I cover it, I'm going to preferably say the English names, because the English names are just obviously easier for me to pronounce since I am an English native speaker. Yeah, I think in this video, I'm just trying to see what the vibe is. Would you want someone to cover Detective Conan videos? And maybe I'm not caught up currently. I am watching the anime on Crunchyroll, and I'm catching up that way. And I started all the way from the beginning. I think on Crunchyroll there's probably 803, 82, something like that around there, in the 800s. And currently I am in the 60s, and I started that maybe a week and a half ago. So we pushing through. It's harder because obviously it's sub, and then if you your quarantine hours are messed up like mine have been. So you kind of fall asleep around 2 or 3, so you watch a couple episodes, but then obviously you want to stay intact and focused. And it's difficult, I ain't gonna lie. I love sub. I don't have an issue with sub. I just prefer dub just so I can blink a couple times. You feel me? But, hey, I like both of them. It's okay to like both. In this world, you can like both. I'm wearing a Vegeta shirt, and I'm talking about Case Closed. You can do 2 things at once. It's crazy, I know. But I think I want to do them kind of like Tekken 1-on-1 style, where it's more of a discussion about certain characters and maybe possibly theories on, I just want to get the vibes. I kind of want to just, do more anime, do more sports, put more on this channel because, granted, I'm not where I want to be as far as the channel goes. I have the goal of maybe making 500 subs this year. That'd be good. So, subscribe. It's free. See what that red button do. You feel me? I just have the goal of just grinding the channel away and doing those type of videos where it's like a discussion video or a theory video, because there's a lot of characters, and honestly, I really don't know how Case Closed is going to end. To be honest, I couldn't tell you what the ending is going to be, and I don't know if, say, it's Conan and the FBI taking down the organization. I don't even know if it's going to end right there because he still got the stuff with Rachel, So in the rest of this video, like I said, that was basically the question, is what YouTube Case Closed videos you want to see? You want to see character discussions, theories? I have to do my research, so I hopefully can come correct with those. And then obviously I'll put pictures up and have B-roll, A-roll, that kind of thing too. But yeah, I see the lane for it. I don't see no one doing it, because I think of One Piece. I think, Brago the Ace, Rogers Base, King of Lightning, Tekken 1-on-1. Then I think of Dragon Ball Totally Not Mark. There's some My Hero creators that I follow. Turtle Quirk, Geekdom. There's a lot of characters. creators for certain demographics, but I don't see anything in Case Closed. When I YouTube it, I didn't see anything. But I mean, hell, in the comments, leave section. If you got a YouTuber that does great Case Closed discussion videos and topic videos, you know what I'm saying? I love that show. So put me on. You know, for the rest of the video, it's not gonna be too long. Just kind of rambling at this point, but let's just want to talk about my kind of discovery. You know, I don't remember if it was Toonami, but I remember watching the very first episode of Case Closed, and you know, it's Jimmy Kudo and Rachel. They're at amusement park, I think. Yeah, either amusement park or a fair. Probably a fair, because it was like late at night, right? And, you know, they was going to go for a roller coaster. Jimmy Kudo solves the case easily, shows this Sherlock Holmes personality type trait. And I think the case was actually messed up, because it was like, somehow, some way, they was on a roller coaster, and the person got his head, like, ripped clean off by not like a string, but obviously some sort of, like, fishing line or something like that along those lines. But he was the only person, which I thought was weird, too. So it's like, maybe I can't remember the case off the top of my head. Maybe he saw something along those lines or something, to the point to where he was the only one that had his head up, and he got his head sniped off, and they solved the case. Then Jimmy saw some shady guys, and they're following those guys, and the guys caught him because they knew they were getting followed, cracked him over the head, and they put, you know, the pill in his mouth. Woke up as a kid, didn't end up going to Dr. Agasa's house. You know, Rachel came over, so he had to come think quick. His name himself Conan Edogawa. Oh my god, I'm sorry. And the rest is history. I can't really remember how he ended up in Rachel's house, but yeah, the rest is history. I just love this show. The show is great. You know, I remember being a kid watching CSI and Law and Order and things of that nature with like my mom. And I think that's another reason why it relatively stuck with me. I never wanted to be a cop per se, but if I could skip the process of being a cop and just go straight into detective and kind of do your own thing, like how they do in Law and Order. And I forgot the dude's name, but like CSI Miami, where he would always say a quick catchphrase that put the shades on, and then you know what I'm saying, like the intro would rock, bro. That was my bag, bro. And then so I think that's why Case Closed just resonated with me, and it's just stuck with me to this day. Like, real talk, like to this day, I just love that show. I love every character. I think every character has an interesting dynamic and gimmick. Granted, one thing I do hate about the show is I would say it's more drama and like action, adventure type build, I guess, mystery. I don't know what you would really call it. But, you know, there's some romance in it, and it just seems like everybody's literally afraid to tell you how they feel. And there's like always a secret, which I think I enjoy for what it is, but it's like kind of to the point where it's like, hey, bro, we 900 deep. Like, we need to start making some progress. You know what I'm saying? In some relationships, like Henry's relationship with his girl. I mean, like Richard and his wife. I just feel like the only happy couple I think that comes to mind is freaking Jimmy Kudo's parents. Like that's the only one that comes to mind to me. So I wish more people would kind of tell how they feel too, and especially it's like with Conan's direction is like him and his involvement of the FBI, and the FBI is obviously trying to take down the organization, but it's like so many people have infiltrated the organization that you're saying, oh, I don't want to tell Rachel who I am because it's gonna to put her in danger. But bro, y'all are at a case every other week that somebody dies. It's like Rachel's got kidnapped, Rachel's mom got kidnapped. I don't know if Richard's got kidnapped. I can't remember off the top of my head. I don't think so. Maybe he might have. Honestly, he's done some shady stuff too. Conan's got kidnapped. It's like, bro, you might as well tell her at this point, because it's like, hey, I don't know how much you really protecting her. That's just like that's like a nitpick, if anything. I still enjoy the show for what it was. If they never tell them, I'll still be happy to this day. And like, I grew up with the show. You know, I remember I bought a DVD. I think the DVD that I had bought included the episode. Now this is like in the hundreds. I want to say it's like 130, like or early 130s. I want to see if you can get this real quick. It's like an episode where an artist is in a hotel across the street, and he's talking on the phone to the other hotel phone to this girl, and the girl says she's gonna jump, but she's like trapped on the balcony, like on the gate of the balcony, because they're higher up, and he like has a cover or something to where it automatically makes her fall, so it looks like she killed herself. And then I think it was the case where it was Richard's class. I want to say it was either class or club, and it was like a karate club or something. And the guy was jealous, and he ended up killing somebody. Then they had like this samurai nightstand. You might, if I could find the DVD, I would show you the DVD. But like, I bought that DVD and watched it and just fell in love with Case Closed again. Like, Case Closed has been on and off. And when I was watching it, like, say, like, the last 5 years, I was really watching it for specific episodes. So, like, you know, I like family in episodes. Like, to be honest, family characters might be my favorite characters. Like, obviously, I like Naruto, Luffy, Yusuke. I like the main protagonist usually, because it's hard for me to get behind the show if I hate the main protagonist. That's why My Hero was kind of hard to start. But I like Deku now. But, you know, Itachi and Ace. Like, I love those characters. Those are some of my favorite characters. So, you know, I like the family episodes. So I like seeing, like, Rachel's mom and that interaction, and Kudo's parents and that interaction, and, like, stuff like that. So I was watching around, like, those episodes. That's the whole point I was trying to get to, is I was, like, skipping around to those episodes. But now I've been watching it straight through. I'm trying to get caught up. I just got caught up on Gleipnir. I might talk about that. That show is wild. I mean, you might have to watch your back when you know, read that or watch that, because they got some wild things in it. I do want to collect mangas. I definitely think that's going to Gleipnir. Case Closed, One Piece, Naruto, Dragon Ball, maybe even Demon Slayer. Like, there's going to be a lot of mangas I'm going to collect and have a list. But yeah, like I said, your boy B Heard love anime. I love talking about anime. I don't make discussion videos because I'm green to this, as you can clearly see. Like, this video is all over the place. But eventually, I'm going to get it together. And especially when I get equipment and more quality production, I can put more things together. So yeah, I'm just testing out the vibes. I want to make Case Closed videos. Is that something y'all are interested in? If this is your first time on the channel, like, what do you want to see? Do you want to see character discussion videos? Like, and then in those character discussion videos, what exactly do you want to see? Maybe I could do like a Jimmy Kudo video, and then I could do a Conan Edogawa video, and then maybe I could do like a Conan's Gadgets video or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to give you ideas and stuff like that. Also, I named you Rachel Moore, so, you know, if of age, because you have to emphasize that. If you're a, you know, of age girl that look like Rachel Moore, DM me. Get on my Twitter. Get on my Instagram. Because she loyal to a fault. Like, I'm talking like Conan be like, oh yeah, I just talked to Jimmy. He was just here, but he left though. And she be like, oh what? He was just here? He didn't say nothing? Like, bro. And she still hold it down? Come on now. She love that man. Come on, son. But, yeah, man. I love that series, man. I love that series. I'm actually watching it now. I think I'm on I'm on an episode where, like, the rock star gets hung, I guess, and he was going to release a song that had potentially, like, Rum's name with the letters that was missing from the previous case with Agasa and its scissors. If you know what episode I'm talking about, I would look at it, but then I don't want to, like, close out the tab and stuff like that. But yeah, we're going to get caught up. I'm on the mode where, like, I'm just only watching this because I want to get caught up. But I mean, I'll watch, like I watched last week's episode of Gleipnir, but I might start a Kama Got Killed. I might start Inspector, something like that. Spectra, something like that. I'm sorry, I'm bad at the names. That's one thing you gotta realize too. Is your boy bad at names. But you know, we're gonna learn. It's all about a process. More anime on the channel. We're gonna be talking about anime, talking about Case Closed. Expect Dragon Ball Fighters ranked videos this week after I'm done editing and rendering this. I'm going to stream at twitch.tv/PrinceBeard2 and play some Dragon Ball Fighters, get some footage. Then I'm going to do the same tomorrow with Mortal Kombat, and we're just gonna get footage for the week. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get consistent on this YouTube crowd. So subscribe, road to 200. I need y'all. Hopefully y'all like this. Hopefully this your ish. If not, just support Be Heard. You know what I'm saying? Let it play in the background on another tab with a mute. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right. All right. I love you guys. Until next time. Peace.